Hey, good morning. So we are coming up on the 11/11 portal tomorrow, and I wanted to share with you a favorite intuitive tool of mine, which is tarot. And while I'm certified in more mainstream life coaching, I also have a certification in intuitive and spirituality coaching. So tarot is one of my favorite divination methods. And it's just about connecting with the energies. There's nothing dark or evil when you have good intent, and I think that gets a bad rap. I'll put it that way. And it's really simply connecting with the energies. And because tomorrow is like manifestation portal on steroids, I thought it would be good to pull some cards, just kind of see where we're at as a collective. So this will be a collective energy reading for the 11/11 portal. Um, Things to keep in mind as we go into this energy is that when you want to manifest, you're wanting to create something new in your life, it's best to be in an alpha or theta brain state, which is just very calm and relaxed. So, deep breathing, um, maybe like 5 minutes of deep breathing exercises or meditation, kind of get you in the right brain state. Because most of the time we're running around in beta where our brain's like, ah, which is not good energy for manifesting. Um, and also focus on love and gratitude because love is the highest vibrational energy there is. So even doing like a gratitude list and then just holding a space of love and appreciation for all the things on the list. All right, we have Clean It Up as our first card. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I always like to get kind of an overview of the energy. Clean It Up is card number 21. And ironically, we talked about how the full moon that we just had was about releasing. And I know myself, I've been like going through the house and really purging everything. I'm pretty sure Facebook Marketplace is sick of me at this point. I've cleaned out closets, I cleaned out the basement. That's smoky. And so, yeah, I know for me, that energy was very strong. So, clean it up, getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work? Overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. And this is actually, it's very, very powerful just to remove clutter. Clutter keeps your mind busy. When you look around and there's clutter, too many things are grabbing your attention, so your mind can't rest. And it also keeps energy in your home stagnant. So by clearing out old items, rearranging furniture, really frees up the energetic flow. If you've ever checked out feng shui, like I love feng shui, um, but the energy of your space is very impactful to you. And if you have items, especially from like old relationships or old connections or times in your life that just bring you a feeling of negativity, this is a great time to get rid of those because you may have noticed with this full moon, um, possibly an upsurge of emotions, old old emotional energy coming up to be cleared. I know that me personally, the last 2 days were all about self-care. Um, when we're going through these big energetic shifts, it's so imperative that we remember to put ourselves first. You know, when you say fill your cup first, like I didn't do any of the coaching stuff over the last couple days because when you give of your energy and anytime that you're interacting with a human being on that level, you're giving of your energy. And I knew that my cup was not full. I was like exhausted. But this is like this year, energetically for me, is hitting so many exact points in my birth chart. I feel like I've been getting an energetic ass kicking from the universe. But when it comes to self care, especially when we're going through so much purging of emotion and like I said, purge the house, really clear things out because it opens up space for new to come in. And it also allows you the opportunity to heal the old wounds and let those surface and really release them. But I know, you know, salt bath, um, rest, cricket, psst, quit. A lot of life at this house. She has her own special place on the couch with her pillow and blanket and toys, and it's like right next to me. Okay, so we're going to pull 5 cards and get a feel for the 1111 energy. 5 cards, please, Spirit, for the. Well, there's one. 4 more, please. 4 more. Oh, 2. I have a little bit of an awkward setup here today, so we're just going to let him fly and see what we end up with. 3 more, please, Spirit. 3 more cards for the 1111 portal. What guidance do you have for us? 2 more, please. 2 more cards. Here's 1 and 1 more. 1 more, please, Spirit. 1111 portal. What do we got for us? What is the guidance for the 1111 portal? 1 more. Then I'll pick everything up. 1 more, please, Spirit. Can get 1 more. I did have a table set up where I was doing tarot readings because for those of you who don't know, I did like 6 months on a YouTube channel because I was terrified of getting on camera. And that was my way of overcoming that fear. And it's because, like, I'm a Scorpio sun and an INFJ Myers-Briggs personality type. So extroversion and being public are not my thing. However, my life path is coaching. So something had to give. And it's interesting because the tarot for that 6-month period was all about coming back into our authentic selves, healing inner child wounds, and was basically the source of the material that I used for creating the coaching program because I was using the energy to determine what would best serve the collective. So, I mean, it really worked out well, but at the same time, y'all have no idea how terrified I was to get on camera. Beautiful energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune starting out, and this is so appropriate for right now because, again, we are in this transition between the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius being about authenticity, life path, life purpose, coming back into your true self, and really putting that energy out into the world. And as the Wheel of Fortune is spinning, we have the option to step on and pursue our destiny. Now, because we have free will, we don't have to, but this is a prime time to really take advantage of the energy. I have to shift. Oh, okay. Take advantage of the energy. And if there's a passion project or, a dream that you've had that you really wanted to pursue but you haven't yet, the energy is very supportive of that at this time. And coming into 2023, the energy is like the most powerful we've had since 2020. So we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is really I look at this in two ways, really. The Two of Wands is generally considered a soul connection, a soul agreement, a soul partnership. So if you're looking for love, you may have somebody coming in who is absolutely your person. Another way that I look at this with the Two of Wands is coming into balance with your own inner masculine and feminine energy. And this is something that coming out of the age of Pisces, very masculine dominated, and we're really being encouraged to get more in touch with the feminine, softer energy. So, as it resonates for you, because it is a collective reading, it could be both. Because honestly, to have a very functional, healthy relationship, being in balance and securing yourself first is really the best preparation you could ever make for a relationship. So it may actually be that as the wheel of fortune is turning, you come into balance with your masculine and feminine, and either that attracts that new partner to you because you're in your authentic energy and you're attracting what is really true for you, or you come into this balance within yourself if you're in an existing relationship and it strengthens the bond. But still, very beautiful energy. And again, very supported astrologically at this time. And then we have the Emperor. Emperor's like the boss. Uh, okay, I'm getting like big dick energy. Sorry. It's just things just pop in your head when you're doing readings. But it's like being completely centered in your own authentic energy and who you are, because the Emperor is the ruler, the boss, the dude, the king, and it's not gender specific. It's just energy. Um, and I'll use like he or she based on what's on the card. But we are really, really being called to step into our personal sovereign power at this time. There's a lot of energy astrologically that is about tearing down top to bottom structures, reorganizing, because they don't work. They haven't worked for a long time. And that's the shift that we're in right now. And it's about taking back your personal power. And then we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is, so if you can see on the card, there are three broken cups. But I love that there's a dragonfly above it because the dragonfly is like rebirth, renewal. And we're being asked to release the things of the past. Again, the clean it up card that we had, that overall energy, releasing the things of the past that no longer serve us. And what happens when we do that a lot of times, because those things have typically been in our life for a very long time, and we become very attached to them, sometimes even to a degree of identifying who we are through those things from the past that we've created, whether it be a job, a relationship, a location. Um, but what Spirit is saying is there are two new cups, there are two new things waiting for you when you release and walk away from these things from the past, which is beautiful. And we have the High Priestess. And on this particular deck, I love the High Priestess card because one, I love bats. I just think they're cool. I call them sky puppies. If you ever look at like a close-up picture of a bat, they almost have a puppy face. They're just so cool. Anyway, the High Priestess is wisdom. And it's that feminine energy, but she is the all-knowing, the all-seeing, completely in touch with the universe. But on this particular card with the bat, you almost have like the Hanged Man, new perspective, that energy also. So I think it's really just about reconnecting with our inner wisdom, reconnecting with spirit, source, God, whatever you call the higher power, whatever speaks to you. But it's getting this new perspective through the connection to higher wisdom, higher knowledge. And it's through our feminine energy that we connect to this. So again, that transition from Pisces to Aquarius, from the masculine domination to a more softer feminine energy, By getting back into our feminine energy, that's how we are able to connect with that inner wisdom, our inner self, our true authenticity, and get a new perspective to make new choices going forward and really embrace those two cups that are being offered. And then we have the Page of Swords. Oh my God, and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm so bad about doing this. But the Page of Swords is like, sometimes it just depends on, I'm really, my feel for the card right now, the energy I'm getting off the card is that it's a message of truth. It's a new revelation. And again, I feel like it's getting in touch with that inner wisdom, that higher knowledge, that inner self, your authenticity. You're getting this new truth, this new, hey, cricket, psst, cricket, psst, quit. Sorry. Okay, so, but a new revelation, like an epiphany about your past, your future, things coming together, that path that's meant for you to take, because the next is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new offer, a new, and Pentacle is earth energy, which is like material, could be financial, it could be just grounding into this new truth so that you can pursue this new opportunity in your life. And I think that's beautiful. And ah, okay, I'm back. Like I said, I don't have my table set up anymore. But again, this actually is so in line with the astrological energy and what we're all being really nudged by this new age that we're coming into, to pursue our authenticity, our personal power, the new opportunities that are arriving in front of us. So I'm not going to go any more in depth as far as like getting clarifiers or anything like that. But I love these heal yourself reading cards. So we're going to get a heal yourself to see what we can work on during this time, because, you know, I'm a coach, so I like stuff like this. What we can work on during this time that will help us to release and better work with the energies. What is the guidance, spirit? What is the guidance for the collective? Oh, okay, that's a few too many. I don't think we have time to work on all that right at once. So let's just get one. How about just one, spirit? What one thing can we work on for this 1111 portal? What one thing can we work on? You got to have patience. These are some big cards, and I quit growing when I was 11, so my hands are hardly big enough for them. All right. One card, please, Spirit. What is the guidance? What is the guidance for the Heal Yourself Oracle for the 1111 portal? What can you tell us, Spirit? And if you stay tuned for just a minute after the reading, I am going to go through a little bit of explanation about the tarot and how you can self-love. Oh my gosh. Were we not just talking about that, right? And it's card number 24, which reduces to a 6, and 6 is like the power of love in numerology. So I that's so perfect. Like legit, spirit will never steer you wrong. So, and again, spirit, I use the word spirit because I consider myself to be a recovered Christian. I'm all about you do you, boo. Whatever works for you, whatever you connect with that really brings you the stability that you need in your life. But because for me, the term God is a very charged word, I use spirit. But spirit, God, Allah, higher source, whatever you want to call it, your higher self, intuition, that connection to the universe, to that wisdom. Self-love. Some of the biggest obstacles to self-love are self-criticism and perfectionism, which lead to harsh judgment of the self, closing down, and eventually illness. Have you been trying to compete with others, get approval from people in your family, or simply pushing yourself too hard? If so, you need to soften and start listening to your body. Focus on keeping your heart open and practice acknowledging and recognizing the good in yourself and others. This card beckons you to breathe love in and out every moment of the day. Ask yourself, What changes do I need to make to my daily routine so that love can pulsate through every breath, action, and relationship I engage in? Choose to open your heart through softness, deep breathing, relaxation, movement, finding beauty in nature, in your home, in your pain, in your love, in your sadness, in prayer, etc. Keep your heart open, even though it makes you feel vulnerable and exposed. We were just talking about the importance of self-love and how it's imperative that you fill your cup first. We can only share from our overflow, and that's why for me the last 2 days were all about self-care because that full moon wiped me out. And we're coming up tomorrow on such an energetically charged day for manifestation. We had the Wheel of Fortune as our first card. I mean, we had three major arcana in this spread, and to end up with the self-love. We started with Clean It Up and ended with self-love, which is right in tune with the energy for this 1111 portal. And because love is the highest vibration, being in this place of self-love is the perfect way to manifest. So, um, if you enjoy these tarot readings, let me know. It's something that I've done for a long time. I do offer personal readings. My primary passion is coaching and empowering women. It's because of my own history, which I've shared a little bit on this channel. But if you like these, let me know. Share it in the comments. I can do them more often. Um, and if you're interested in a personal reading, just hit me up at the email address in the description box. Don't laugh. I have a Gmail. I am not a tech person. I've gone round and round with a lot of different techie things in the last few months. So I know how to work Gmail. But if tarot is something that you'd be interested in doing for yourself, because it's to me a great way to get in touch with the energy, and you can do that for yourself. And if you aren't familiar with the tarot and the cards and the meanings and things like that, you can get a book that will help explain what the cards mean. But I really encourage you, even after understanding the meaning of the cards, to really let it be intuitive. Feel the energy of the card, because that will give you a better idea of what the storyline is. Because tarot is the fool's journey, and it's about our journey in life, and it's a beautiful intuitive tool, which is why I said that, it's gotten a bad rap, and a lot of people think it's some dark mystical thing. But if your intention is love and light, then that's what you bring through the cards. So, and if you're just starting out, one of the things that I encourage people to do, if they're just trying to get in touch with tarot and their intuition and just connecting with that higher power, is to start with oracles, because the oracle cards are very straightforward. They come with guidebooks. So you pull a card, you get the message and the meaning behind the card. I'm a junkie for Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle. It's very it's very beautifully done. She is an amazing spiritual teacher, and but then I also, again, because I'm a coach, I've got some coaching oracle cards. You'll find that if you go, like, you can go on Amazon and search oracle decks, and they've got fairy oracle decks, unicorns, all kinds of different, even TV shows. Whatever speaks to you is going to be the one that's going to work for you. Um, so I've got my little notes again, so I don't forget it. Let me make sure I covered everything. Oh, okay, yeah. I wanted to go over the manifestation, because again, tomorrow is manifestation on steroids. So we want to get in that beta state or the alpha state, the calm, peace, ease, relaxed, deep breathing or meditation, gratitude, positive vibes, stay in that love feeling, set an intention. Once you get into that state, set your intention. What are your desires? Really feel what it will feel like when those desires are in your life, and then hold the belief that those things, that you deserve them. that they are coming, that the universe is co-creating with you to make this your reality. And set an affirmation, such as um, it has to be like present tense, that your desire has been fulfilled. So I am grateful that the love of my life is in my life today, that we have such a beautiful relationship, that I'm finally in a healthy, interdependent partnership that is so fulfilling and creates so much joy in my life. And that would be an affirmation if you were seeking a partner. And you can use that for whatever area you're manifesting in. And I'm going to put a uh, link in the description box for Chasing Solana. She is relatively new to YouTube also. Love her energy, and she did an 11:11 video. It's a short one, but it's got great advice in it, and it kind of goes more in depth into the same things that I was saying. So there we go. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below, if you'd like to see more tarot or have questions about tarot. Um, and thank you so much for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe. I will talk to you soon. I hope this was helpful. Happy manifesting. Love and light.